23rd of January 1972. After many hours of intensive training, members of the 43rd Battalion, the Royal South Australia Regiment, make final preparation for the presentation of Queen's and regimental colours. Though colours have not been carried in battle since the late 19th century, they remain a symbol of the regiment, for on them are borne the battle honours granted in recognition of gallant deeds performed by its former members in the Boer War and in the First and Second World Wars. The battalion was grateful to have the Adelaide University Regiment Pipe Band to combine with the splendid Central Command Band for the ceremony. This was particularly appropriate as the Royal South Australia Regiment is allied with the Queen's Own Highlanders. The 43rd Battalion, the Bushmen's Rifles, draws its members from the more distant parts of South Australia and the Northern Territory. Its members are too remote from the depots of the other battalions of the regiment for the normal citizen military force training. Instead of night and weekend training with one annual camp, the battalion concentrates for camp twice a year. The majority of its members are engaged in agricultural and associated pursuits, together with a few involved in mineral exploration and extraction in the more remote areas of the state and the Northern Territory. The battalion mascot, Private Felix Bushman, has been well trained for the parade, and his final grooming receives special attention. All preparation complete and carrying the new colours cased, the battalion marches off the Torrens Parade Ground en route to the Adelaide Oval where the historic ceremony will be performed. The march from the Torrens Parade Ground braces the troops for the ceremony, and they feel a real sense of pride as they enter the Oval before a large crowd. After a general salute to the senior officer guests, the motorcycle escort heralds the arrival of His Excellency the Governor-General, Sir Paul Hasluck. As His Excellency arrives, 3 Orion aircraft of number 11 Maritime Squadron of the Royal Australian Air Force dip in salute over the Adelaide Oval. His Excellency is received with a royal salute. Then follows the inspection of the battalion by His Excellency, accompanied by the commanding officer, the regimental colonel, the commander Central Command, and the commander of 9 Task Force, the parent formation of the battalion. Inspection over, the battalion forms a hollow square ready for the consecration and presentation. For the consecration by the chaplains general of the 3 principal religious groups, the colours are draped on piled drums. majors of the battalion dress the colours. The Governor-General and official party and the chaplains move forward for the consecration and presentation. The commanding officer leads the battalion in a service of dedication in which all members reaffirm their allegiance to their Queen and country. Colours are consecrated, blessed and dedicated by the Chaplains General. His Excellency presents the colours to the colour ensigns, 2 lieutenants of the battalion. Slow marching to the music of the national anthem, the colours join the ranks with the battalion presenting arms. Proudly escorting the new colours, the battalion marches past His Excellency in slow and then in quick time. As the battalion changes to quick time, the pipes and drums move into position for their own march past. The ceremony over and the battalion reformed on line, the Governor-General departs from the Adelaide Oval for Torrens Training Depot, where the battalion will entertain His Excellency, official guests, to afternoon tea. The relatives and friends of the members of the battalion follow its march back to the Torrens Parade Ground. battalion marches onto the parade ground to the pipe tune Black Bear, traditional for returning to barracks in the affiliated Queen's Own Highlanders Regiment. And then, to the regimental march, the colours are marched off the parade for the first time. Ceremony over, a more informal atmosphere prevails as the Governor-General takes afternoon tea and then moves among the guests. The battalion was particularly proud to have in attendance members of the First and Second World War 43rd Battalions, and even some survivors of the Boer War. It is to these men that the battalion owes its traditions, and is deeply conscious of the sacrifices they made and the hardships they suffered in earning the battle honours emblazoned on the colours. On this day, the serving members have dedicated themselves to upholding the traditions established at such great cost.